Hi there. I wanted to do a video of my combined Erin Condren and Recollections teacher planner. I've been using it now for a little over a month and I really like it. So I wanted to just do a video to show how I've been using it, what I've found to work well for me, and yeah, just kind of do an update. So if you have seen my videos before, you know that this is the my kind of version of one of those little cases like Erin Condren has. So this is just a case I got on Amazon, and it's meant for a laptop, but it's like a teacher one, so it's kind of got some cute things on it. I like it. It works great. So here's my planner. Now you can see that I have a cover from a couple of years ago, a Halloween cover, which I absolutely love because I love Halloween. So this is my cover that I'm using. I started using it a couple of days ago. I'll use it all through October. And you can see that my planner is quite stuffed. And I talked about that, I think, in the last video, that because I'd combined the two planners into one, there was some extra stuff in there. You can see it doesn't sit flat. It kind of sits like that. That's because I have a fair amount of stuff in the front too, which if I took those out, some of that stuff out, that might be fine. So what I found is that it, like I say, it has been a really great planner. I've really liked it, and I would definitely think about getting the two of them and combining them again. I might not necessarily have to, depending on how much of the checklist pages, they're the ones that I would really need extras of. I might just be able to get another of the recollections if they have them next year, and then just put some more of my Erin Condren stuff back in. So I tried to do a video yesterday, and then it got dark really fast, but it was good because there was some stuff that I realized I should have done in a different order. So I think this one will actually end up being better. So if you open it up, when I open it up, it has, as you can see, this is an older cover because it doesn't have the whiteboard, it just has this on it. And then this is the little case that comes with the Recollections planner. And I have my tabs in it. I rounded up all my coil clips, which I've been using, and I'll show you how in a second. So I have coil clips in here, and then I have these pen holders, which I still haven't used. I don't know if I'll use those. So that's what's in there. Then I just recently put this in. This is an Erin Condren little clip-in thing with the Post-it notes, and I really like these little notes. They're a perfect size for just adding stuff, which I'll show you in a second. I actually have one that I purchased to go with this planner, and I haven't even opened it yet because I figure I might as well use that one up first and then go on to this one. And that is one of the nice things about Erin Condren, is that their stuff, it is really good quality and it does last. And I haven't used all these, so I'll continue to, I'm going to leave that on there because it's kind of protecting the ones underneath. So that's there. That does create a little bit of a profile. I'm going to talk in a little bit about my choice of pens and things that I like to use. But I have been using this pencil case, which I think I had shown before. And it has one of these things to attach it. You see that? Elastic to the back. And I love these. I've gotten a few of these now. I got them at Winners in Canada, and I think that's like Marshall's or whatever in the States. And I've just managed to, I always look for them now. They're called My Tagalongs. And I have another one that actually might work really well on, I think I showed this in my last video, but I think it would work really nicely on the teacher planner because it's kind of got a teachery theme. It's got pencils and rulers, and it would look very nice on here with the black and white. Let's see if I can get that. But, and the other thing that's nice about it is it has this adjustable part in the back, so I can make it a little bit big so that it won't press too hard on this planner cover. As you can see, this planner cover is a little bit dinged up and looks a little grungy, but that's because it's 2 years old, but you can see it hasn't peeled, it hasn't separated, nothing. Like, it is really good quality. I'd love to get another Halloween one this year, but I don't know if finances will allow that. So anyway, so then I'm just going to go on to my calendar pages. I've already done a whole walkthrough of this book, so there's not much reason to do that. So I just wanted to show, this is probably, I'm using this book probably more than I've used any book in the past. I really use my stickers too. I have a combination of Erin Condren and Recollection stickers in the back of my book, and I use them a lot. So I've really enjoyed, and I found that once I started to think about using them, I was using them a lot more. So you can see that I have, you know, a reminder, for example, we had a Terry Fox walk at our school. I even wrote down different things that were due, when they were due, that kind of stuff. So then if you go on, so that's September, and I used all of my stickers and things to really good effect, I feel. And then this is October, and I've put some kind of festive stickers in here because I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. And these are just stickers from the dollar store that we have here in Canada. They're really cute. I used a couple here. I used, I think, one from this one here. There's something that was up in there. So, so yeah, I just use them to, you know, create a cute little, that's Halloween. And so, and I've already put some things on here that I have to remember. And it was sort of funny because I had put this on when we had our first language arts meeting way back at the end of August or 1st of September, before school even started. And I had put this in because we were talking about having our LA meetings every first Wednesday. And then it was sort of funny. So I was looking at my calendar, and I went to the head of the department, and I said to him, you know, do we have a meeting today? And he said, yeah, he had kind of forgotten it himself. So I'm quite pleased at how organized I've been this year. So I'm just going to go straight over to the days, so you can sort of see how I've been organizing my days. So here's kind of a typical day. And over here is where you input your classes, so the classes that you have. And then, so yeah, like the times. And then here are the days. And that's one of the big things about the Recollections that I really liked, is that it's a vertical planner rather than a cross. And I think it lends really well to high school. So what I started doing was actually I'll show you back here. I initially had, I wrote out like grade 10 language arts. Well, then I realized there's not much point to that because all I teach is language arts. So I kind of simplified it. So now I just have the times. The times were really important for me to have because we have a new schedule. So it's confusing. Like, I don't know the times right off by heart. We have a really late lunch. It's not until 12:45. Which my prep is right before that, luckily, because I would be ready to probably strangle somebody if I had to wait that long to eat. But anyway, we do have a longer break than we had last year, but all the times are different. So for me, it was really important to highlight the times, and it will be for quite some time. So I have period 1, 2, 3, and I have them all numbered. I didn't number this one, but I did later on. And then I've got grade 9 English, grade 9 English. So that's nice because basically I plan for this whole block. I can go right down to the next block for the grade 9s, and then the grade 10s, sorry, these two, and then the grade 10s are here and here. So part of my prep, I kind of designate as lunch, because that is one of the things about this planner, is that there's only 6 spots. So there's no spot for lunch or for the break. The break I don't much care about, but sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a spot for lunch because a lot of us have clubs and things. So, so then if you go, so here was last week, and so you can see that I had everything kind of laid out, and I started putting in my duties with these nice stickers. So once I started getting into that, I'll show you. I've got it planned for a little ways into the future. And then if there's something extra that I want to remember, I'll just stick a sticky on there. I have been using this, but I probably don't need both of these. This is another one of those. It's an Erin Condren thing, and I was using it as a page marker, and I also had put some things to remember on there. But then I made this the other day, and I wanted to show you this because these are really easy to make. If you have the page, I can't think what they're called now, but what are they called? They're called coil clips, if you have the coil clips. So I just took them. So I think I had talked in the other class about how, or the other video rather, about how I had taken some of these and from previous years, and I had cut the edges to make them so they could go in and out, which was great, except that if it's just something that I want to have in there, not permanently, it was kind of cumbersome to take it in because it was plastic right up to the top, and sometimes it didn't want to go in. So the other day I was at school, and I just had everything there, and I just made this. So this was actually kind of almost like a folder with two sides, and then it has a pocket. And so I just cut it up the middle, and then I put these coil clips on the side. So this one only has the one for the back piece, but then when I cut it, it was all, no, it wasn't. I'm sorry, but it had, the back part was all one piece. So then I took two coil clips and I lined them up so that the paper wouldn't go sideways out. And even though it is open, like they're not connected or anything, the coils keep the paper from falling out. So it stays in very, very well. So that's been working really well. I just did that kind of on a whim because I wanted to have something, like, for example, this is the reading piece that we're going to look at. We're going to start a narrative unit when I get back from this week. This is our Thanksgiving weekend. So I'm going to start a narrative unit when I get back. And so I wanted to kind of remind myself, they are pretty easy to get in, but anyway, I wanted to remind myself that this is what we're going to be doing, and I want to do some activities with this. So I just have it right there. I am probably going to make another one of these. I think I talked about this in my last video, but I just didn't do it because I didn't have these with me. They were at home. But it might be fun to do one with one of these pretty ones. So I could just, the way I would do it, similar type of technique. I would just line it up. I would cut this part off, and it would be all open. But then if I put the coil clips onto it, it would sort of close it up. And it's nice because it has the big long piece here. And then I might even keep this because that could be my day. I could have like write today on there. So that might work out really well. I might do that this weekend and see how it works out. So, and you know what I like too, is that because it is a horizontal, like if you used an Erin Condren, say, and it goes across this way, then if you have this in here, every day it's in the way of seeing your whole day. Do you see what I mean? Whereas with it being horizontal, you can see Monday, Tuesday, and then then you can just see Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And so you're not encumbering your view of your day by having something in the middle. And I mean, this would also be good for if you had a more detailed plan that you wanted to have at hand, because obviously, these are very small spots. So they're just like quick notes of what your plan is, but your plan is going to be more detailed, obviously. This week I was in the computer lab, so I made use of the computer lab stickers. I put one on the top of each page, and it worked out nice because they all match up the colors. I don't know if you can see that, but like this is green, this is orange, and this is purple. So they each have a little computer lab sticker that kind of matches. And like these are those ones from the beginning, those cute little stickers from Erin Condren. And for example, I had to email the staff about something regarding the library because I oversee the library. So that wasn't part of my regular planning, so I just stuck that on there. And then I don't like to take it back off, even though I could, because I did it and checked it off. So I like to sort of have it there to show that I did it. So yeah, so then next week I've already sort of got planned out a little bit. And then I'll show you. So as I went through, so I started off just putting the information and then putting the little squares around it like that. And then I thought, oh, maybe there's a cuter way to do this or a nicer way to do this. So I started doing it with the stickers. So these are the stickers that both Erin Condren and the Recollections Planner have. And they're like this kind of a sticker, right? They come in the sheets. So I just took a bunch of the stickers. You can see there's a few there that I used. I started off using the ones that are in my planner. And then I went through quite a few. You'll see here, like I actually used up quite a few of them. See, like I used these ones, I used these ones, I used this. Those are fine. Because honestly, in previous years, I haven't used them all. That's why I have these. These are from probably 2 or 3 or even 4 years ago. So I started putting these in like this. and putting the times and the classes there. And I really like that. So I've been doing that ever since, and I've got them done way in advance. Like, see, you can see here. Here's the Halloween week, and I put some of these kind of cute, scary stickers in here. So what I'll do is usually it's something related to one of the colors in this line. So we've got kind of a reddish pink, green, or sort of a lime greeny yellow, a sage green, orange, and purple. So there's orange, kind of for Halloween. And so then I put the class, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I put which actual class it is, with a similar colored marker. So, and then I take one of the little tabs and cut them in half to make the little sign for break and lunch, to keep those sort of organized where they are too. And I really like it. I think it looks really cute. Every day is a different color. I started putting these in here, and I have 2 different types of duty ones. I have the ones from the Recollections, and I have the ones from Erin Condren. So you can see I've just kind of worked away on it. I don't have the duty stickers in here yet, so I'll be doing that. And then sometimes if I'm just sitting and I'm kind of bored, I'll just put more of them in. They aren't filled in yet, but I've just kind of put them in there. So I think they look really nice. It is kind of, I mean, I suppose some people would maybe see it as a kind of a bit of a waste of the stickers, but like I said, it's been rare that I've ever used them all. I think what I might do, I have some stuff in my Erin Condren shopping cart right now because Erin Condren is having a sale on accessories, and I do have a couple of more covers in it, and a couple of other things, some teacher stickers and stuff. So I was thinking I might special order some of these stickers in these kind of comparable colors. So, get a line of pink, get a line of green, get a line, or like a yellow, and then get ones to match. So then I'll have them and get a couple of sheets of those. So I'm still thinking about doing that. So then my checklist pages I've been using religiously also. And you can see here up at the top, what I've done is I've just kind of labeled, you see that? Labeled which class is which. I just call my first grade 9 class 9A, then 9B, 10A, 10B. My last period class is just a study hall class. So I did fold one over just so you could see. I've been very good about keeping track of I think it was this one. So, sorry. I've been very good at keeping track of my grades and everything. I just marked some tests last night. So, I don't know. I just find that when you're more organized, you're more inclined to actually get your work done. I really, really enjoyed using my planner. So if you saw my video from before, these are all stickers from the Recollections planner, and then these are all Erin Condren, and I put them all in together. This is an Erin Condren folder. This is an article a colleague recommended. On the back here, I have my students' locker numbers and combinations, because I have a homeroom and we're supposed to keep track of that. So that is my planner. I have absolutely loved using it. Now, you notice probably that I have been using pencil here. I'm not a big fan of pencils. In fact, I don't like them. But I just found it was not realistic to use pens when you have a situation where things can change at a moment's notice. Like, for example, I had a plan for my class, and then I was told that they had to go down for a survey to the computer lab. So that messed that up. And so having to cross things out, it makes your planner very messy. So then I began to search for a really good pencil. So I just wanted to sort of talk about what I like to use for my writing utensils. So as you know, these are my pens that I really like. I just got a new one. So I kept it in the packaging. These are the best pens, I believe. They're gel. So I've got them in various colors. You can get, these are kind of the lower end ones, I believe anyway. They have that grippy thing. This is a purple. This one, I got it at Walmart, and it's purple, and it has purple ink as well, but I won't be getting purple replacement ink. I'll just be using black ink. So, and then there's those ones there. So I have, as you can see, a little bit of a hoard of those. And then I have become equally obsessed with these pencils. So I absolutely love these. They are Papermate Clear Point pencils. And so one of the things I never liked about pencils is I didn't like that they have this little fine point, and I would often break them because I kind of bear down. That's why I like gel pens. I kind of bear down hard when I write. So, and I like a smooth writing utensil. So these are awesome. And besides which, they also are so adorable. What you do with these, I just discovered these last week. What had happened was I had bought these. I'm always trying out different pencils. So I bought like a set like this of these pencils. So then I went back. I was really liking them. So then I went back to Walmart in the States to get another set. And then I spied this, and I just thought it was incredible. So what you do is you have your pencil, and this comes with all these extra tops and these colored erasers. And you take your pencil. See, this one was purple. It would have had this with it. But you can take and change them out. And then you can even add, so I'm horrible with not finishing sentences, but so then you can add the top to it. So you've got your purple. So here I have a purple bottom, a pink top, and then an orange eraser. So look how cute that is. And then I have this one. I've done, my combination is a pink bottom, a green top, and then a purple eraser. So as you can see, I bought another set of them, so I should be fine. I now have 5 of these pencils. And I have bought extra lead. That's another thing. I did not realize there was such a difference in the lead, but there is a huge difference. It's number 2.07 are these ones. These ones say 0.05, so I might not be able to use those because they might be too small. They might be too thin. I didn't realize when I bought those that those are. See, you don't realize that there's a difference in these things. But anyway, I have a whole set of these, so if I don't like those, out they go. And I think my other extra ones that I have here are 0.7. Yeah. See, these ones came with another set, and they're 0.7. It might have to do with the color. Anyway, so I'm going to be ripping these open, making my little color combinations. They're going to be so cute. And the nice thing about these too, as a teacher, of course, you know, if by some chance I don't lend my writing utensils out, I have extra ones in my class for the kids so that they can, other, you know, cheap ones that I don't care about. But if by some chance a kid should happen to use my pencil, I will know it's mine because nobody's will look like this because they're very unique. I'm very big on personalizing my stuff as it is, so I just think that this is just genius. I absolutely love it. And I've really enjoyed using them in my book. So I think that's all I wanted to mention today. I hope this was helpful to people. Again, like I said, I would highly recommend combining those two planners. You know, you can use your Erin Condren covers. I've got other cute covers to use. I really love my flowered one that I had initially. I'd love to try to get a Christmassy themed one, but I don't know. But anyway, I hope everybody else's year is going well, and I will be back when I have something new to report. Thank you.